Hello, welcome back. I am still drinking coffee, even though it's several hours after my last video where I was drinking coffee. And it was the morning then, and it's the afternoon now. And I'm not going to do any accents because I tried and I failed. I did an Irish and a Scottish, and I wasn't even planning on it, and they came out kind of garbled, and then I got crap for it. So now I'm all self-conscious. Not going to do it. But I am going to do it another time because I actually can do pretty good accents. Just got to get like in the zone for them. Got to watch some Outlander or, I don't know, Braveheart. I want to talk about Daniel Craig. He was interviewed about whether or not James Bond should be played by a woman. And he said, no, you're asking the wrong question here. And he said, the answer to that is very simple. There should simply be better parts for women and actors of color. Why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond, but for a woman? I thought that's a very astute observation. It's the same thing that I was saying when I talked about, the Lord of the Rings, and if it was made today, it would be cast very differently, because we'd be going for more diversity or whatnot. And my argument was, well, diversity isn't just about different, skin colors or gender swapping in movies, or adaptations or whatever. It's about having a diverse array of different things to choose from. Like, for instance, Kingdom. Kingdom is a zombie period piece set in South Korea, set before and after a Japanese invasion, and of course it's all Korean. I don't think making characters in that show black or white or Hispanic would make that more diverse. Rather, I think the show being part of the whole lexicon of different TV shows and movies and books and whatnot we have to choose from now, from all different cultures, makes it part of diversity. Diversity is about actual organic storytelling and representation of cultures throughout all of the choices we have now. So yeah, Daniel Craig, I think, makes a lot of sense here. Now, this has been interpreted two different ways, basically. Some people are saying, wow, this is like so sexist of Daniel Craig. And other people are saying Daniel Craig wants even better things for women than just to like play James Bond. He wants more for them. The AV Club. No, I lost the link. They're one of the ones I would expect actually to have kind of a sort of snarky like, oh, Daniel Craig, no. But they actually presented this as like, well, he actually is asking for better for women, which I think is interesting because, when I've gotten backlash over some of the stuff I've said, which has been very similar, which is, just like instead of, complaining that there aren't black people in Kingdom Come Deliverance, how about we have, like a medieval African RPG set in a fictionalized Africa, That would be really cool. I'd play the hell out of that. But I think instead of just tokenistic representation, that true diversity is telling stories from different cultures. So I appreciate what Daniel Craig is saying here. I hope people hear it in the spirit that he's delivering it. I do think that the only thing that I would say is that it's going to be super, super hard to create a female analog to Bond, right? Bond is so iconic and so famous. I mean, it'd be hard to create any modern day spy action thriller type character that would be at his level. I mean, it's probably not even possible, at least not anytime soon. But I mean, why not try? Why not write? We've seen some. There's Atomic Blonde. There's that new movie Kate with Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who I think she's fantastic and a total babe. But I thought that movie was pretty bad. But why not try? Why not write great stories, or entertaining ones anyways, with new characters that have their own distinct things about them that are interesting. Don't change Bond. Don't change Bond and make him less of the kind of ladies' man, drinker. I mean, he's kind of like, I mean, he's totally a toxic male, right? He's a womanizer. He uses violence to solve his problems. He doesn't show any emotion. Yeah, he's a toxic dude, right? But that's how you get the job done. Write some toxic females. Give them some guns and, some personality and see what happens. Anyways, that's my take. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Someday this channel is going to be huge and you will be on the ground floor. Peace.